We're going to talk about something that a lot of us feel super uncomfortable talking about, but it's really important and relevant to you being the best athlete you can be. And today we're going to talk about your period or being on your menstrual cycle. So, your menstrual cycle runs on a cycle of 28 days. So, think of your menstrual cycle as being like an energy wave, and it actually dictates how well your body performs and your energy level. Most girls' periods last anywhere from 5 to 7 days, sometimes less, sometimes longer. And typically, when you're on your period, you feel exhausted, crampy, bloated, and just overall not good. When you're actually menstruating, this is a great time to work on your skills, but keep it low velocity and low impact. It is not a time to go 100% and try to push yourself over the limit. You're in your follicular phase, which is approximately days 6 to 13, is when we're talking about energy rising. When you're in this phase, you feel lighter, more focused, more motivated, and more able to keep track of very specific details. Your follicular phase is considered prime growth time. So, this is a time to lift heavy and go hard. When your estrogen peaks around day 14, you are at your highest level of confidence and strength. It's really important though when you're ovulating, and this is why it's important to keep track of your period. It's important to remember about your ovulation phase is your ligaments have an increased level elasticity. What that means is that when you're ovulating, you have an increased risk of ACL injury. This is so crucial to remember. Keeping track of your period is important because when you're in your ovulation phase, you can think to yourself, I really need to be protective of my knees and of my ligaments in this time of my menstrual period. In the luteal phase, day 15 to 25, or the longest part of your cycle, you might feel slower, tired, even hotter. You may also be experiencing some PMS symptoms. In the early luteal phase, you still have the strength, but in your late luteal phase, you definitely feel that strength decreasing and feeling a lot more tired. This is the best time to focus on consistency, resting your body, getting good sleep, and good recovery. Important to remember is that your cycle does impact your body, and you often have practices all throughout your cycle and have no decision on what your training looks like. But these are just a few things you can keep in mind that help you to make sense of what's happening in your body and protect yourself for the long run.